my fellow Tottenham fans, and welcome back to the Irish Hotspur with your boys Dave and Jack for the last channel creators predictions of the season. Of course, the 23-24 season coming to the end. It is our penultimate game against Sheffield United, so we will be reacting to what fellow content creators around the Spurs community have to say ahead of this game. Jack, how are you, my man?
I'm doing okay, Dave. I feel like I'm perhaps already starting maybe bad luck by wearing what is a very similar color to that third kit that we haven't had a good record with this season. And since we are going away from home, I wonder what kit even the Spurs are going to go for. So hopefully it's not going to be this color kit because we haven't done so well in that. And we do need a point. We need at least a point against this Sheffield team to ensure Europa League hopes. But I hope that we get much more than draw predictions today. I hope we get big win predictions.
No, I hope so, Jack. I actually hope it's the away kit that we use. I wouldn't mind seeing that rolled out for one more time. But look, let's get into it. We will be starting with Ben from We Are Tottenham TV. First of all, before we get into it, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has tuned in and all these guys as well. All these content creators have sent them in for nearly every game this season. So as we go through them, please keep in mind, get across and subscribe to their channels. But let's go. Benji from We Are Tottenham TV.
David, yes, Jack, it is the last game of the Premier League campaign. Sheffield United away. And as you can probably tell by the smile on my face, I'm quite relieved and quite happy that this season is coming to an end. I think the fan base need it, to be honest. It's been a long, hard slog this season. Second half has been especially hard. And look, we need to sign off in style, people. Sheffield United's conceded over 100 goals this season, and I think they're not going to have too many worries going into it. They know they're already down. We need to pick their holes in their defence apart, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do. 4-0 to Spurs is my prediction. Let's send the fans home happy. They need it, man. We all just need it. We all just need to see a convincing Spurs win and give us some hope for next season. I think the Man City game did give us a bit of hope in terms of the way and changed things in terms of the way we played our football. Our best game, I felt, since that Aston Villa game. So let's sign off in style. Come on, you Spurs.
4-0 is not a bad place to start, Benji. Thanks for that one. And I agree with you. I think the fans couldn't, wish for the end of the season, anymore. But 4-0, I think it's a great way to end it. Even though we do want the season to end very quickly, I think the 4-0 is the right way to end the season. In some way, papers over the cracks of a very, very kind of sad way to end the campaign. But Dave, 4-0 looks like Ben really needs it. Looks like he deserves a 4-0.
Look, you can see the relief on his face that the season's coming to an end. I think that'll be a common theme across these channel predictions today. But look, like you said, we do need to get over the line. It would be nice to do it convincingly with everything that's gone on over the course of this week and maybe the last few results as well. So hopefully we can get the job done. 4-0 is my score prediction as well. So we'll see what the common score is today. We'll see how confident the boys are. Big up, Benji. Really appreciate the support all season long, my man. And let's move on to Shawnee from Spurs Talk Show.
Hi, Dave and Jack. How you doing? Sean here from the Spurs Talk Show. This is my Sheffield United prediction. I'll be quick on this one because it's almost a dead rubber. I don't really care. End of season game, nothing really to play for. United are already down. Tottenham pretty much guaranteed fifth. I think there's one permutation where it can go wrong, but I think Tottenham will have enough. 2-0 will be my score prediction. But honestly, guys, this game is the last thing on the priority list when it comes to my thought processes about Tottenham. I'm far more interested in figuring out what that fragility thing was about. Who was he aiming it at? What are the ramifications of it? Is he losing faith? Is he putting pressure on the board? Is he talking about the club itself has some sort of like bad ethos? Has he been told something regarding his budgets that that's not music to his ears, and he's alluding to something? He's very good at kind of dropping the mic with some monster news and then going into no more detail, and that's where my mind is, not Sheffield United. So apologies for the kind of lackluster effort here, but I don't really care about this game. 2-0 Tottenham. We'll finish fifth. Europa League next season. Loads of work to do in the summer. To the Irish Hotspur army, the Flat Cap army, if I don't see you, have a wonderful summer. I'm sure I will. Yeah, cheers, boys. I'll see you soon. Come on, you Spurs.
Thank you, Sean, for all of your predictions over this campaign, sir. 2-0, actually, I'll be honest. If you were a neutral, not a bad one to actually go for, maybe for this game for Spurs, because we have not scored 4 goals in a long, long time, but you could see us putting 2 past Sheffield, and we would love a clean sheet. His mind is elsewhere, Dave, on much more important things with the Spurs universe, Sean. Who can blame him? Yeah, that's where a lot of people's heads are at, is actually the whole drama of the Man City game, and also the drama of always Spurs transfer windows in the summer.
Look, I actually think he's pretty. I think he's spot on there. I think, there is a lot of thoughts about what's going to happen over the summer. Is Ange going to be the right man? I think to a degree Ange Postecoglou tried to clear up a few things in his pre-match press conference today. But in terms of the fragility and who he's calling out, I think he's calling out some of the staff during the week who was asking or joking to Postecoglou to throw the game. He doesn't want to be surrounded by Spurs fans like that. He wants to be surrounded by people that want to win no matter the cost. He's obviously been talking about some of the players, about adding things to it, It doesn't always mean about outgoings and what the foundations inside as well. Sometimes it means about bringing people in to improve that. I think he's talking about some of the fans to a degree, and I think he's calling out the ownership to an equal measure as well. So, look, I think he's sort of called out the whole lot, put it on blast, and hopefully the board come out now, show a bit of steel, and get behind Ange Postecoglou. I'd advise a statement would do the world of good. I think a statement by the club would actually give everyone something to get behind and focus on heading into the summer. So let's wait and see what happens there. But I think Sean's feelings are justified. So big up, Sean. He really appreciate the videos all summer long. Although, I don't like the way he was ready to sign off until next season. I mean, of course, we're going to have plenty of chats over the summer. I'd hope so, Shawnee boy. So, it's not a goodbye until next season. Definitely not, my man. But look, let's keep it moving. Let's get on to hear what Sonny Talk Spurs has to say, of course, in that glorious Ange Postecoglou t-shirt.
Yeah, great hair as well. Liking it, Sonny. Like the outfit, looking good today.
What is up, guys? It is Sonny from Sonny Talk Spurs. Dave and Jack want my prediction for the final game of the season. It's coming to an end. We need a point against Sheffield United. But this is Tottenham on the final day. Remember Newcastle 5-1? I'm nervous. Got my Ange t-shirt on. I don't know how I feel. It feels like... Do you know what it feels like? When we had to go to Norwich and we smashed them, and you hope that that will be the case again. Sheffield United haven't won since February, I believe. They're on such a poor losing run. But as I say, this is Tottenham. But I'm optimistic. There were some good signs in that City game, even though we lost. Probably the best game out of, even better than Burnley. So I'm going to say I think we will beat them 3-1. I'm going to go 3-1. I think, can't keep a clean sheet. They'll have a goal somewhere along the line. But also, come over to my channel because I'm doing a video with Dave and we're going to talk about, the whole week in this Tottenham sphere because it's been a bit crazy. See you later.
Everybody, check out Sonny Talk Spurs. You'll get to see more of Davo. Of course, a great guy, absolute legend. I think he was at the FA Cup final for the women's game too, representing TalkSport, I'd imagine. Great guy, Sonny Talk Spurs. Great guy. Dave, for a 3-1, I like that prediction actually. Still seeing us concede some way. I'm not sure if we're going to get a Norwich-style performance because at least that team was full of confidence. That team, was pushing for top 4, finishing in a strong way. It'd be amazing if we got a performance like that where we just blew away a team that quickly. But let's hope for it. Never know.
Look, you never know. Football's a weird and a wonderful game at the same time, Jack. Cruel and a cruel game at times. But look, I think the opportunity is there for us to go and alleviate some of the maybe feelings around, or the sort of sad feelings around the end of the season. As much as they spoke during the week against the Man City game that they need the fans, I think it's now the time where the fans need them. So hopefully they can go out, and get a big win and put some smiles on our faces heading into a long summer. So let's wait and see, Sonny. But, 3-1, I'll take it, my man. I don't like the fact that we're conceding goals. They don't score a lot of goals, so hopefully he's wrong in that regard. A clean sheet would be nice.
Definitely would be. Let's keep it moving. We're going over to Lee the Dorset Spur, and Dave looks like he's already on the beach. I don't blame him.
The Terminator there with the shades on. Let's hear what Lee Schwarzenegger has to say.
Hey guys, Lee the Dorset Spur back with another prediction. Given the really strange scenario against Man City, we've really got to turn up for this game, right? Because it would be absolutely Spursy for us to then lose against Sheffield United and Chelsea to win and overtake us on something like goal difference to get into the Europa League maybe. So really important game, really key for us to turn up and do the business. I think we can. I think we will. My only concern is in terms of setup. Are we going to go with a striker? Does that mean Son comes in and Johnson goes left and Kuda comes back in right, or something along those lines? Or do we give Dane Scarlett a chance? I don't know. It's up to Ange. He's the man, right? He knows what the answer is. So ultimately for me, I think this could be a bit tighter than we want it to be, if I'm being honest. A lot of people calling out really big scores, but for me, I think I do think they'll score because we do leak goals. But I think we'll turn them over, and I think eventually, it might be a bit tight, but I think eventually we'll turn out 3-1 winners up the Spurs.
We got another 3-1 prediction there from Lee the Dorset Spur. He wants Dane Scarlett to start. I don't blame him because he's your more typical number 9, and that's what Spurs have been needing of recent. It's just with Dane Scarlett, right? Is he of the quality? Is he really going to deliver what we would, expect from your typical number 9, right? He has, the attributes, on paper, but can he actually do it at this sort of level? Of course, not really a lot to play for. Is there really that much risk in it? Perhaps not, but I am a little torn on that one because I think the idea makes sense, but is it, really the right timing or the right player? I'm not so sure there, Lee, but a 3-1 prediction, I'll take that. And thank you for your predictions all season. Our man who's always on the lovely cruises up to the stadium from South England. Big up to Lee. Great channel.
No, get over, check out Lee's channel. If there's anyone from Baywatch remaking it, we've got Lee Hasselhoff here, get in contact. We'll be his agents. But you know what, Jack? I think if Postecoglou actually wanted to make a statement to a Kulusevski or a Johnson, I think he wouldn't go too far wrong throwing Dane Scarlett up front. However, I think he might go with a variation, like you sort of maybe suggested earlier on, of a son of Kulusevski and a Johnson before maybe a Scarlett or even a Mikey Moore. Get a look in. But guys, get over, check out Lee. Lee, thank you very much for the videos all season long. And let's keep it moving. Let's get on to my guilty pleasure or Jack's nightmare, whatever one it is this week. We're not quite so sure. And let's hear what he has to say. Mr. Box Office, let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV. Back with my prediction for the Sheffield United game at Bramall Lane on Sunday, the last game. And my prediction is a 3-0 victory against Sheffield United. The reason for this, I think after the performance against Man City, it gave us a bit of a lift, even though there's shenanigans and everything else, but we saw a bit of a way of seeing Ange Postecoglou actually tweaking things and giving us another way of playing when showing his tactical nous and also his coaching side, and that's it. So hopefully that momentum will go into Sheffield United and we'll go into the game, actually win the game and finish the season on a good vibe, and that's it. And that's all I need to say, and that's it. On the season, like I said, I'm glad it's over. I'm off on my holidays on tour with Mr. Box Office. And then we'll see what happens next season, and that's it. And this is coming from your boy, relax and vibing. Mr. Box Office, the main event, the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, the ratings killer, the people's champion, and everyone's guilty pleasure, and that's it. And if you don't know, get to know.
Oh, it's going to be sad because we won't be able to get to know over the summer. I'm going to be missing those predictions from Mr. Box Office. Dave, is he a Lanzarote guy, do you think? He does look like he wants to go to the beach. Is he more of a Sevilla guy? Where do you think he likes to go? Monaco? Where's the Box Office going this summer?
Oh, look, I can picture him out in Monaco, Jack, on a yacht, sipping a pina colada, umbrella in it,
he's classy.
shades on. Yeah, some... I'm questioning Speedos or swim shorts. I haven't worked which one he is in that regard, Jack. But you know what? I want to say a massive thank you to Alex, actually, because, he provides me with a lot of entertainment. And you know what? He puts a smile onto my face as well. 3-0, and also some positive things to say about Ange Postecoglou. I actually hope that we actually get the result that Alex is looking for, Jack, or even outdo it, 4-5-0, because... seems like Alex could be Postecoglou in now. So, he's warming up to him is what I would say. It's taking a shine to him, and hopefully it continues.
He's in a happy clapping mood before this vacation, before he ends off the season. I don't blame him. He wants something to be happy with before we end it all, but we're going to keep it moving. Thank you to Mr. Box Office. Thank you to my guilty pleasure. Do check out his wonderful channel. And now we're heading over the People's Champion, of course. Now we're going over to Spurs Kings TV. Marlon, perhaps the creators champion from this season, with plenty of the times that he's kept track of how many times he's gotten it right. We're always very scared by his predictions because we do take them very seriously. Big up to Marlon. Shout out to Spurs Kings TV.
Dave, Jack, hope you are well. It's Marlon from Spurs Kings TV. The season is over. The season is over. First of all, thank you both for allowing me to do this season, and hopefully you lot have enjoyed it so much you're going to do one next season as well, and hopefully the people that have been watching enjoy it too. But yeah, Sheffield United, well, after last game, it's kind of up in the air, you know, and just split the fan base completely with his comments. So, and you have to win on Sunday. You have to win. This is the team at the bottom of the Premier League, about to be relegated. Let's see where this winning mentality is. If you only beat them 1 or 2-0, not good enough. Not good enough. Don't blame us. This should be, if you want to create a winning mentality, you have to be going out and beating Sheffield United 4, 5, 6-0. No letting in goals, because we've let in way too many. I think we're 2 or 3 away from last season's record. That's disgraceful, right? So, Ange, this is on you now. This game is on you. And I think you'll get through it. But my prediction is, I think we might win it 3-1, right? Which is, for me, not good enough. If you are creating a winning mentality, this should be 4-5. This is a team that's been relegated. I've shipped in goals for fun. Now it's time for you. You spoke about us on Tuesday. It's time for you. But yeah, hopefully, yep, Ange is here next season. I really hope he is. But yeah, thank you guys. Obviously, everyone, please like and subscribe to Dave and Jack at IrishHotspur. And if you want to come over to Spurs Kings TV as well and give us a follow and a subscribe, me and Ashford will appreciate it. But as always, thank you all. You've been an absolute pleasure. Every single one of you, the positive, the negatives, every single one. Thank you very much, Marlon. And come on, you Spurs.
Nice one, Marlon. Thank you for your predictions this season, sir. And he's taken that pressure, he's taken that feedback from Ange, Dave, and he's giving it right back to him. He said, all right, now, let's see what you do with the Sheffield United game. I like it because it's really not, I mean, right, all he has to do is get a draw technically, right? But Marlon has fed into what you and I were talking about in the members preview, where it's like, yeah, there's not a lot to play for here. Yeah, it doesn't really much matter anymore. But does Ange kind of need a big win, like in order to win back some of the fan base, order to kind of be a man of his word, I guess, kind of in Marlon's case? That's what he sort of kind of has taken it as. And I think Marlon's got a little bit intense there with the pressure on Ange. But Dave, you heard me when I was talking to the members. I don't necessarily disagree, though, with Marlon. I think he has made some good points. I just don't think it's as intense, maybe the pressure that Ange needs to win it so convincingly as Marlon puts it out there. But I think he's on to something. He's on to something there.
I mean, first of all, epic use of reverse psychology. I mean, that is absolutely unbelievable. That deserves a round of applause. But I actually agree with him, Jack. I was sort of saying after Tuesday night's game, it's like, you know, as much as they talk about the winning mentality in the fan base, where was that, you know, in some of the other games in the build-up to that Man City game? Top 4 wasn't lost around, you know, the Man City game, and neither was winning mentality shouldn't be decided on the Man City game. It should be decided over the course of a period of time, you know. So, look, I don't disagree with Marlon at all. So hopefully we can see that big win. I think that big win will hopefully put everyone happy and on the same sheet heading into the summer, and it can heal a lot of maybe the fractions that have appeared this week. So let's go and get it done, Marlon. Big yourself up. Great reverse psychology. I appreciate that. And, you know, Marlon has appreciated the back and forth in the comments. So, guys, you know, thank you very much for that. And get over and check out Spurs Kings TV. And also thank you very much for the videos all season long. And I can confirm we'll be back next season we'll keep a table as well. You know, Marlon's been on to us about that. He feels like he's been hard done by this season. So we'll get a score table together for Marlon.
Yeah, no,
next season.
definitely.
But look, let's keep it moving. We are on to Jose from El Chal Cockerel. Let's hear what he has to say.
Good afternoon, Dave and Jack and all the people at the Irish Hotspur. This is Jose from El Chal Cockerel. Yes, we've finally reached the end of the season. This is the last game. Hurrah, hurrah. There's ups and downs. And it's been merry-go-rounds, seesaws, slides. Just reminds me of being in the kindergarten. Right, so for me, we played really well against Manchester City in defeat the other night. I've just seen the press conference about half an hour ago. We've got Gio, looks like he might be out. So basically, we were limited in the midfielders that we could pick. We are limited up front in who we can pick because of our recent injuries to Basuma and to Richarlison. Our defence more or less picks itself now because of our injuries to a doggy and some out-of-form players. So basically, I'd like to see the same lineup that played the other day against Man City, or the same system, the same setup. But please do not pick Højbjerg. Take Højbjerg out of the team because he kept mislaying passes and put us under the cosh all the time. Sheffield United are already down. We only need a point to mathematically guarantee Europa League football. I am hoping that Tottenham go, nothing to play for, no pressure on them. Apparently we like playing with no pressure, so I am going for the clean sheet. Finally, at the end of the season, let's get this bloody clean sheet and 4 goals to Tottenham. I'm going for a 0-4 win to Tottenham. Keep supporting the Irish Hotspur. Keep hitting the smash the likes, subscribe, become members. Good luck, everyone. See you all in the future.
Big up, Jose. Thank you for your support over this season. Thanks for sending in your predictions. Will one of the 4-0s that him and Dermatron predicted finally land? Will one of the 4-0s finally land? Could this be the game, Dave?
Look, I really hope so. I think we've sort of been waiting for a team to be on the end of a smacking from Tottenham all season. We've had 1 or 2, Aston Villa, Newcastle. I think this should be similar. End of season, we've still got something to play for. They don't. But Jack, I do want to have a minute's silence if we can, if it's possible, you know. Jose and Lascelles, so it's coming to a sad end, you know. So, you know, Lascelles are not turning up for the last game of the season despite Jose backing them all season. I feel like we should have a minute's silence for that. But Jose, again, thank you very much for your videos all season long, my man. Really appreciate it. And hopefully we get that clean sheet that we've been asking for.
Yeah.
So, let's keep it moving. Let's get on to the last guest of the channel, creating predictions.
The hardest Spurs fan in Wexford, Dave. He's the hardest man out there. The truest of Spurs fans.
Hi, this is Dermot, aka Dermatron from THFC Till I Die. This is my final match day prediction of the 23-24 Premier League season. Sheffield United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Look, I was one of the fans that wanted us to win the other night. I was disappointed we lost, but look, I'm going to leave it there. I don't think it's worth even going back to because I feel we just need to move on and close the book on that sad saga. We're going to Sheffield United. We need a point to qualify for 5th, but I think we'll get Sheffield United, probably one of the worst Premier League sides in Premier League history, bar Derby. So, look, 3 points is a given. I can't see Sheffield United doing us any problems whatsoever. And, look, we have to look forward to the summer. And she's done a fantastic job. The players have as well. They've taken us to the first stage now of the rebuild. We just have to build on this now. And, look, wherever anyone says I am fully Angian, always have been, always will be, in Ange we trust. And again, thank you, lads, for everything you've done. Thank you for having me on. These pre-match pump-up and also these match day predictions. I've really enjoyed doing them. And so enjoy your summer, lads, and enjoy your rest. Come on, you Spurs. In Big Ange, we always will trust.
The very last one of the season. I think he said that we should have no problems rolling them over. But, Dave, I'm not sure if I caught a real score prediction from him.
I don't know why I'm thinking 3-0. I don't know whether I heard that somewhere along the line, but I could be completely wrong. What I loved was, I'm not, you know, I'm going to bring something up, but look, let's park it there. Let's leave it there. Absolutely brilliant from Dermot John in that regard. But look, I do want to say the pleasure's been all ours, Dermot. You know, you've got us through some really hard games this season, and I really do appreciate your time and effort with the videos as well, my man. Big yourself up. Trying to figure out where he was today. Looking at the background in the window, it's too green, so it's definitely not Wexford. You know, so if we can get confirmation in that in the comment section, that'd be absolutely brilliant. But look, Dermo, let's go. Hopefully we get the big win and send you off into the summer nice and happy.
Come on. Thank you to Dermatron. Thank you to THSC Till I Die. Great channel. Great man. But there it is, everybody. Last and final creator prediction of the season. Thank you to all of you who have watched these throughout this campaign. Thank you to all the creators who have sent in their predictions continually. Thanks to Dave for putting these all together as well throughout this campaign, editing them, slicing them up, and then putting it all together for us to record these. And yeah, everybody, come on, you Spurs. Let's grab a win. If you wanted to know our score predictions, welcome to become a member, and you would be able to see that last game of the season. But Dave, any final words?
Look, thank you very much again, like you, Jack, you know, to all the creators who have sent in their videos over the course of this long season, especially when we're going through, you know, losses and stuff like that, hard times. It's really hard to do. So thank you very much. Most importantly, thank you to all you guys out there who consume this content and really enjoy it. You know, giving us your likes and your comments and your interactions through the whole season. Really appreciate it. We will be back with it next season with a little bit of an updated format. So make sure you stay tuned to that. But guys, thank you very much. Give us your thoughts below. Smash the like button. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
In the mighty Ange, we trust. Dermot's nearly, you know, Ange in till I die. And as always, come on, you Spurs.